What's going on, everybody? 707 here. Welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII. We are here with our good friend Dodgy Dave and Pick'em, just taking a little break from the story. So what we want to do is give him our special medicine. Actually, I don't think I've taken it out of the alchemy pot yet. I realized at the end of the last video that I had not actually made a special medicine, so I threw one in there. It is good to go now. So we're gonna trade this to him and then do what we actually came here for, give him the item that we just got a little while ago, the Ring of Immunity, I believe. So let's talk to him one more time. Alright, so now he'll see we have a special medicine and he will give us 500 coins for it. Not a bad deal. Better than what we can get for it from a normal store. And then we already have a reinforced boomerang as well, so we can go ahead and trade him that for 1200 gold. That's the second item on the list. And then now he wants the Ring of Immunity, which we just got. And sometimes it's gold, sometimes it's an item. This time he's going to trade us a bandit axe, which is pretty well worth it. We already have one, but we're going to go ahead and trade it and keep that bandit axe for later. So now he wants a Robe of Serenity, and he'll give us a whole 6,000 gold for that. But unfortunately we can't get one just yet, but we will be able to get one pretty soon, so we'll have to return to him. Right now we're going to go ahead and warp back to Chateau Felix. But for the Dodgy Dave trades, you basically have to do them in order, or he will skip the item and you can move on. If it's not important to you, you can move on to the next item, but he will have to, if you want to come back to that item, it's not like you just check them off. You actually have to go through the whole list. And so if you skip an item, you have to go all the way back through and bring him another of each item before you can get to the one you missed. So there's some pretty good items you can get through him, and I suggest that it's done all in one go in order. Otherwise it's kind of a pain. Alright, so now we're gonna go talk to Master Felix. After the last video we did his bidding.
What ho! Finally made it back, I see. And you managed to give my old charmer leg up.
Okay.
That strange tree where you met him has been known since ancient times as the Tree of Sticks. It's all too bally easy to lose your way around it, not realizing that your innings is over. But now the old beans realized what's happened to him, and he's safely on his way to the afterlife. You know, he, Boren, was the first saber cat ever to open up his heart to me. Absolutely terrific chap.
Oh, what a nice story.
It's thanks to him that I've got where I am today. And that's precisely why I couldn't leave the job unattended to go and help the old boy myself.
But you have all of them locked up.
What am I doing? Of course, I haven't explained yet, eh?
I suppose not.
I'm the chairman of the Great Saber Cat.
Oops.
You have this. It shows you're one of us.
Okay. So he'll give us a bell, and I guess we get to join his little
The bell is your
group.
proof of membership. It'll call a nearby saber cat if you ring it in the right place. What's the bell called? Well, it doesn't really have a name. I suppose that'd make it a bit of a pig to use, eh?
Gotta give it a name.
Righto! How about we call it Bormran's Pearl, eh? In memory of a good friend and a fine old gent.
Makes sense. Alright, so we'll get Bomran's Bell. Very useful item.
Thanks for your help. Remember now, always keep the saber cats in your heart. What?
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, man. Well, I gotta say, it's a pretty good item, and, you know, it requires no further explanation. He already told us exactly what it'll do. Now we can bring, while we're on the overworld map, we can bring a saber cat anytime we need one, and that is definitely going to help us get around a lot faster. So now that all that's done, really all there is to do is to head to Argonia. We can go get a couple items before we actually move on, but we're going to go ahead and go on with the story now. So obviously you can just walk to Argonia. That's what the game actually means for you to do right now. But since we already have been here, there's really no need to worry about that, so we just warped here. I guess I'll go ahead and show that there are some new enemies around here. Really, these guys aren't new whatsoever, because we've already been seeing them since we got the ship, since they exist on Princess Minnie's island, whatever. Minnie Island? I don't remember what the actual name of that place is. Anyway, so nothing new here, but there's an item that we want to go grab real quick before we actually head back into Argonia. We've already cleared up most of the area and got another iron nail. Sweet. Always want to make some reinforced boomerangs with those. Anyway, so there's an item we want to go get before we head into Argonia and actually continue with the story. And this is going to be a really good one. It'll lead to a great item later on. And I think it's just right up here. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think it's over this way. I think I have to go past the mountains. Let me take a look here. Yeah, I think I have to go past the mountains. Right now, I'm not really going to be showing a whole lot of battles because there's not a whole lot of new enemies in this area that we haven't already seen. I know I haven't shown any in quite a while because of all the extra side questing we were doing, but we will be going to a few completely unexplored areas pretty soon, so I will definitely start showing battles again there when it seems a little bit more relevant, because right now it's just like it's not really that important. Let me double check the map. Yeah, I think I need to go right between the mountains and that ridge right there, so we'll head back this way and try going through there. Yeah, I really just want to grab this one item really quick. I hope it's not that difficult to find. Whoa, I don't want to get stuck up there. Okay, it should be just through this area. Okay, so I actually did want to get stuck up here. You have to go up on this little ridge, and then you can go this way. I'm actually getting pretty shit luck with battles right now, so I'm skipping a lot of them even on my own, not just doing them off camera, but completely fleeing from them, because I really don't want to mess up. I'm just getting like a ton of enemies at once. Really don't feel like messing with that. So I think it's right in this forest. Should be where we're trying to go anyway. We'll just scan around, but I'm not 100% sure. Alright, while I'm wandering aimlessly around getting battles, we did get a level up for Angelo to 27. And with that, he'll get a good number of skill points, which we actually, so we hit his max that I use his skill points for in swords, so now we're actually going to start putting them into staves, and he's going to start getting some more magic abilities, which will be really good for us. Alright, level up for Yengus to level 27. Still looking for this chest. I think I've almost found it though. And he gets 6 skill points this time around, which is pretty good. And we're gonna go ahead and put well, we're gonna put 2 of them into axes. We're trying to get to 82, and we'll get his last axe skill. But for right now, we'll go ahead and put the rest into humanity until he gets to a little bit higher level. Alright, I finally figured out where we were trying to get to. Let me take a look at the map so you can see. It's right above that forest, and you do have to kind of go around from the north side and go up this hill that we're currently on to find this chest, hiding right up here. It took me way too long to find this. My notes for this part were very, very bad. So now we got the prayer ring. which we can actually go ahead and throw into the alchemy pot. So what we want to do is take that prayer ring that we just got. That one there, which we actually could have made this a while back, but I didn't want to use the prayer ring just yet. I wasn't sure what I wanted to use it on, because there's so many things you can use a prayer ring for. So we're going to pop that in there with a seed of life, and we'll get a pretty good item that will turn into an even better item. It's actually a really, really good one, which we can either sell or use. It's a useful item, but we never really end up using it that much. At least I don't. But that is all that we need to do out here for the time being, so we're going to go ahead and zoom back to Argonia so we can continue on. That was much longer of a detour than I intended it to be. But let's go ahead and enter Argonia. No, want to actually go through the door. We'll go ahead and enter Argonia. We've already been here, obviously. We've gotten a bunch of the items. There's so many items in this town to get. But before we could not get into the castle, so we had to go to the Dark Ruins, and we had to go through all that in order to get to the castle, so that's where we're going to go now, and that's also where we're going to continue with the story, but we do want to go from this side, through this little side door. I guess I didn't really have to go up the side of the cliff, but I did anyway. Oh well, so we'll enter from this side. So a little side note, I hope that it's working out. I'm still kind of trying to play around with it, but I'm hoping that those of you that have been watching for a while will notice in this video that the sound quality has improved tremendously. I want to grab this mini medal to the left side here. I did actually get a new microphone setup. My wife Nisha bought a whole new setup for me as an early Christmas gift, so hopefully there will be a lot less crackling and just generally bad commentary sound going on. I actually went and watched some of my old ones, and I felt like the sound quality used to be better than it had been in the past few. Even though the video quality was better, the sound quality was terrible. So hopefully it'll be better from here on out. I'm still might need to play around with it a little bit, but I'm hoping this one will be good. Alright, just wanted to double check there was nothing else in here. And I guess we'll continue on through this room. It's definitely easy to get lost in this castle. It's a bit bigger, I would say, than some of the other ones we've been in, like Ascantha. Make sure, yeah, there's a piece of rock salt, which we can always use in the alchemy pot for some cheese. I think that's what we use it for. And we'll continue on up these stairs. Ah, this is like a maze. What is this? I can't even look at the picture. I want to look at it. Oh well. Alright, and let's go in here. I think this is where we want to go. Yeah, this looks like a throne room. Let's go say hey to the King of Argonia. See what he's up to.
Your Majesty, are you feeling poorly?
Yes.
Did those travelers cause you some trouble?
We just got here, man.
No, I'm fine. One of them reminded me of someone, but I must be mistaken.
Who's one of them? It's just me. Where's everybody else? Alright, well, let's... Okay, do you want to actually talk to us, or, like, what's going on?
The magic mirror? But it's a precious royal heirloom. Why on earth do you require it? Explain yourself.
How dare you!
I understand. However, as I have said, the magic mirror is a treasure of the royal family. I cannot simply give it to you.
But it's important. You know, like,
I knew it,
saving the world kind of thing.
C'est la vie, I suppose.
It was a lot to ask.
That is not life, Angelo. You don't accept that.
So now what? How are we going to avenge my brother's death without that mirror?
Oh, okay, like, I get that you're mad about your brother and all, but there's bigger things happening here.
If what you say is true, you must have survived a great many ordeals on your travels.
Yeah, you could say that.
That means your fighting skills must be on a par with those of my soldiers.
Are you trying to say you want to fight? Is that what this is
Your
about?
Majesty, you can't possibly plan to use those travelers instead of royal guardsmen.
Oh, you want us to do something for...
Well
Okay.
surmised,
All right.
Chancellor.
I should calm down.
Listen to me carefully. I rule with a fair hand, but I cannot grant every request that is made of me. However, if the royal family owes someone a debt of gratitude, I consider it my duty to fulfill it.
Well, it must not be that important of an heirloom.
You need the magic mirror. Then accept my request. If you complete the task I set forth for you, you may have the mirror.
It sounds like a deal to me.
Summon the prince!
Oh boy. Here we go, the prince.
Once, Your Majesty.
Definitely the best
request
character.
Concerns my son, Prince Charmel,
Charmels. What kind of a name is that?
to become king of Argonia. One must undertake a special initiation ceremony. There is some risk to life and limb, and the prince is unwilling to do it.
Have you seen him?
As a father, the thought of putting my own son in danger pains me. But he must pass the initiation if he is to succeed me to the throne. It is the tradition of our kingdom. I was considering sending a detail of royal soldiers to protect him during the rite. However, I fear it will ruin his reputation. So my request is this. You outsiders will accompany my son to the royal hunting ground. Naturally, this would remain completely confidential.
I feel like hiring some sort of like outside mercenaries to do this is even worse than the actual royal guard.
It is vital that everyone believes my son passed the initiation on his own.
I mean, I guess try to keep it a secret. I don't know.
Your Majesty, Prince Charmels is...
A douchebag? Yeah, I know.
What is it this time?
The prince has run off again. I'm extremely sorry, Your Majesty. This is all my fault. I'll bring Prince Charmels to Your Majesty as soon as we can find him. As your humble and faithful servant, I beg...
You incompetent fool!
Oh.
Please pardon my outburst. But we cannot continue this discussion without my son.
Can I just go do whatever you want him to do on my own? Because I really don't want to deal with him. I know you guys haven't seen this guy yet, but trust me, like, you don't even want to meet this guy. He is terrible. Okay, well, this is little Charmel's area. I think he's up the stairs. Let's head up here. See if we can't get this asshole. But I mean, naturally we wouldn't go straight to doing that. I mean, you guys have been seeing this for long enough. We have to go do literally everything else that's within the realm of possibility before we do anything actually important. So, we want to run in here and grab this mini medal. Should be getting semi-close to another reward. And we'll head on over to the other side. Don't want to go up the stairs just yet. And what do we have in here? Aha, 30 gold coins. That's kind of lame at this point in the game. We'll go back this way. I feel like with the amount of money that we're used to receiving now, getting 30 coins is nothing at all. Whoa. That's not at all where I want to be. That's a completely useless door. Why are you even there? Alright. That's where the magic mirror actually is, but we can't go in there yet, so we'll head on up another floor. This room has some stuff in it. Where's the dresser? Dresser. Elfin elixir, that's always good to have. Wow, I'm stuck. Oh my god. Where do we want to... There we go. Let's go outside. See what's going on out here. I'm pretty sure that I need to check and make sure it's the item I'm thinking of, but I'm pretty sure that Elfin Elixir actually restores full MP to the party. Pretty nice little item to have when you're in a bad situation. Whoa! Okay. Let's go back down. I don't think there's anything for us up there. Whoa. This one? Let's see... Oh, hello. Treasure chest. The Cloak of Evasion. That's pretty interesting. Oh, there's nothing here. Okay. Well, wait a second. Munchie to the rescue. Alright, where can we go with Munchie? Down some stairs? Okay. He's so cute. I always feel like he's up to no good. What are you? Can I... Okay, you're gonna run away? Where are you going? What's up, man? You got nothing to say? Alright, that's cool. Alright, let's check out this hole. Yeah, I want to look through it. Oh, there he is. The man himself. I just can't fathom... Okay, shut up. The willies. He's got the willies. God, I hate that guy. Alright. Clearly he's not a fan of lizards. No, come back here. Haha!
Is there something on my head?
Haha!
Ah! Ick! A lizard! What's it doing here? Get it out! Get it out!
I do appreciate that this is our first encounter with Charmels. But, you know, Munchie has at least done his job and succeeded in getting him out of his room. So now we can actually make him do something useful for once in his life. So let's go ahead and head back and go find out where he was. Unfortunately, no items for Munchie to be able to help us with. Alright, but of course we can't immediately go find him because there's still just a few more items to grab in the castle. Starting down here. Let's see. Oh, wait. Is that where I want to go? I don't know. I think perhaps. No. There's another door. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, here we go. Some dressers in here. Oh, nothing in that one. And another mini-medal. All kinds of mini-medals in this castle. And we'll head straight on through in here. Couple pots, rennet powder, and 50 gold. And then finally we'll head on through this last room. And it seems this is where Charmels was sitting. So, oh, here we go. Check the cupboards in here. A seed of strength, always nice. And that is actually still not all of the items that we can get in Argonia, but that is all we can get for the exact moment. So we'll just head on back down the stairs, and now we can actually continue on with this little quest the king is trying to send us on. However, I think that is going to do it for this video. We will continue on with this in the next one. I don't want to drag this on for too long. This might be kind of a short one, but that'll be okay. And we'll see if we can convince Prince Charmles to actually do what he's supposed to do. So we'll do that in the next video. I will see you guys then.